will go through a PA system introduction of the non-starters, then the starters. We'll probably have the national anthem by the Presque High School band, and then we're going to be underway. This is going to be a dandy.
It certainly is going to be a game to be looked at and to be talked about for a long time. They always are. And the entertainment's been pretty good, too. I was down dancing with some of the cheerleaders.
I noticed. I noticed. No, it was great talking to Jeff Bearden and Tim Prescott and Dwight Hunter, my old friend Dwight Hunter. Dwight Hunter and I played ball together at Presque Isle. And he and George Moran, who coaches the girls over there at Caribou. I don't think there wasn't a day we didn't throw the ball up. And in the summertime, spring and the summertime, we carried bats and gloves and balls, and we played baseball every day. And it's those two guys I always had to thank because they let the Gib come along and play with them, which is.
It's funny, too. You've been gone for a while, but I just reached over underneath here and found a piece of gum had your name on it. You might want that back. I'm not sure.
Boy, there's a lot of stuff here. We're going to be underway here in about a minute or so. Right? I just want to go down through the lineups for Caribou. They're going to be starting Toby Newbegin, along with Ben Clark, Eric Solomon, I believe it is, Solomon. And Chris Funk. Chris Funk is the big guy, 6'5". He's going to be the power forward, but he'll play up front, too, probably jump center. And Jason Phelps, who's 6'2", and he can play in the middle as well. They'll probably alternate outside and inside. We'll have to take a look at that. And then for Presque Isle, they're going to start Eric Saucier, along with Toby Plummer and Tom McClellan, Matt Cassavant, Tate McPherson, and that's it. So the PA system is in operation here right at the moment, and I believe they're going to introduce the non-starters for the moment. You want to do this, Ray?
We'll see if we can pick them up here.
All right. Wait a minute. I see Jeff Bearden, the athletic administrator of Presque Isle High School, at midcourt. He is going to make a presentation, evidently. And that's Barry Medore, who is going out there. Let's see if we can pick this up, okay?
Class A, state runner-up in golf, Presque Isle High School's Matt Medore.
Barry Medore, who's the coach of the Presque Isle golf team, is presenting the trophy for the runner-ups, I guess, to the state championship in golf to, was it Brett Medore? I thought it was. Barry Medore's down there. He's also the pro out at the Presque Isle Country Club. They're making that presentation now. Hey, that's kind of nice.
That's something nice to have in the wintertime, to be thinking about summer all over again.
You're right. Caribou High School cheerleaders have made what do you want to call it? It's a pathway for the introduction of their ball players. Now Presque Isle High School girls have done the same thing in front of the Presque Isle High School bench. There goes Toby Newbegin for the Caribou Vikings. Ray?
Yeah. Eric Saucier now coming out. 5'8" for Presque Isle. Ben Clark coming out now
Danny
for
Clark
Caribou.
For Caribou. These are some of the non-starters that are out there right now. Jason Phelps of Caribou being introduced now. He's one of the starters. Jason 6'2".
Tate McPherson, also one of the starters for Presque Isle, now being introduced also.
Tate McPherson's got good size. He's at 6'4". He's an inch shorter than the big guy for Caribou, Chris Funk. That's Chris Funk going out there now. He's 6'5", and about 185 pounds. This is Matt Cassavant. Cassavants have held great tradition here, basketball
Seems
tradition.
that way, doesn't it?
And then their dad's sitting right beside us here. He's doing a game on radio. And the non-starters are being introduced out there, are out there now for Caribou. And I didn't get that name. I think it's Toby Plummer. We'll take a look at it anyway. Both teams are going to huddle with their respective coaches, and we're going to have the playing of the national anthem. The Presque High School Band now will perform for us the national anthem. Presque High School Band, Ray.
Certainly goes without saying that both Caribou and Presque have just star quality bands.
Oh, Caribou's loud. Boy, I'm telling you, they can wail. Caribou's band can wail. This is a good band here, though. I can't recall the band director's name, but I'll pick it up here shortly and announce it. The referees are going to be Dave Whitaker along with Roger Shaw and Jerry Adams. Roger Shaw will put the ball up. Take a look at Caribou. Who's going to go to the middle? It's going to be, for Caribou, it's going to be Jason Phelps. Nope, they're going to jump Funk. Funk will go to the middle. And it'll be McPherson jumping for Presque. Be patient with me. It's been a couple of years since I've done a game. And it'll take me a while to pick up the kids because I haven't ever seen any of them before in my life. Usually back in the old days, I'd watch them all the way up from junior high. Here's the tap. It's going to be controlled by Presque. That's number 24 with the ball. That's Toby Plummer. Plummer along the near side gets it back out front. Here's a drive through the middle. Matt Cassavant puts it up and in. A little finger roll. Nice move. Cassavant picks up two. Caribou with the ball down along the baseline. Funk has the ball deflected and right back out at him. Number 33 with the ball. That's Solomon. Solomon with the ball, fakes one way, drives the other, gets into the paint, a little finger rolls one up, no good, gets the rebound. Rebound up is deflected out over the end line. And a foul is going to be called. Let's check, see who's going to be. Number 30, that foul is on McClellan. Foul is on McClellan. That's the first on him. On the line, number 33, that's Eric Sullivan, 6'2". He's a guard forward. He'll go both. Shot is up and off the backside of the rim. No good. His second one is up off the forehead. It's good. All net. So the score 2-1. Presque with a 1-point lead as they bring it up court now. Number 20, Saucier. There's a jumper up. No good. Rebound is batted up. No good. Whistle on the play and a foul going to be called against Caribou. Number 31. Foul is on Ben Clark. And it'll put Matt Cassavant on the line for the Wildcats. Matt's already got 2 points in the ball game. Well, he's got the two the Presque's got. He's got a chance to come up 3. Just underway in this one. Shot is good. He'll have another. Matt Cassavant on the line now for the Wildcats. Older brother was a great one here. Also at Umpy. Shot is good. 4 points in the ball game for Matt Cassavant, and we're just nicely underway. Bringing the ball up now is Newbegin. Newbegin with the ball out front. He gets it now to Solomon. Solomon on the near side to Funk. Funk fakes inside. There's a shot. It's up. It's off the backside of the... It's good. Number 31, Benny Clark, puts it up and in. And he's fouled in the process. He'll go to the line for one. The shot counts. Shot counts. And he'll go to the line for one. Ben Clark on the line. Puts it on the on the pine a couple of 3 times and fires off the right ear. It's good. Ben Clark with 3 in the ball game, and that makes it 4-3. Presque up by 1, and they're bringing the ball back. That's number 24, Toby Plummer. Plummer with the ball. Feeds inside. The ball is deflected. Can't handle the pass. It goes out over the end line. Tom McClellan couldn't handle it. Goes out over the end line. They turn it over to Caribou. That's the first turnover for Presque. Bringing the ball back now for Caribou is Salomon. Salomon feeds inside. Ben Clark up. It's around the rim. It's good. That's not Ben Clark. Yes, it is. That's Benny Clark. That's 5 points in the ball game for Ben. Makes it 6-4. Caribou's up by 2 with 6:37 remaining here in the first period of play. Bounce pass out front now to Saucier. Saucier gets it back to Cassavant. Fit on the near side, number 42. That's McPherson. To Cassavant down to the corner. It's up. It's no good off the right side. The rebound is ripped out of there by Benny Clark. Fit over to Salomon. Salomon bringing the ball up for Caribou. Down low along the baseline. Here's a shot that's partially jammed, and a foul going to be called on McPherson of Presque Isle. And Jason Phelps will go to the line for Caribou. Phelps, the 6'2 senior for the Vikes, will go to the line. Presque Isle with 2 team fouls. Caribou with 1. Shot is no good by Phelps. He'll have another. He was nailed in the process. Gets set, fires. It is no good off the front side of the iron. 0 for 2. Rebound comes down to Plummer. Plummer gets it up now to McPherson. McPherson over the mid-court stripe. On the near side, it comes now to McClellan. McClellan fakes one way, drives down along the baseline. Is in a crowd. He steps out over the end line. So that's 2 turnovers, both of them by McClellan. Presque Isle. And Caribou will get the ball back. They're up by 2, 6-4. 6 minutes remaining here in the first period of play. Salomon bringing the ball up now. Working the ball, top of the key on the near side. It comes to Newbegin. Newbegin down along the baseline where it's intercepted by Cassavant, and he stepped out over the end line, so Caribou's going to get it back. Salomon taking the ball up as they out of the I formation now. Looking to get it out in the corner. They come out deep. That's Funk with the ball. Funk's the big guy, 6'5". There's a lead pass down low to Newbegin. He puts it up. It's no good. A rebound is deflected. Taken away by Saucier. McClellan, rather. And stolen back by Caribou. They stepped out over the end line, so Presque Isle's going to get it back. Looks like Toby Plummer taking the ball out, and Caribou's going to play man-to-man all over the court. They're going to pressure. Into McPherson. McPherson, the big guy. He's 6'4", bringing the ball up now over the midcourt stripe. Funk on him. Gets it over to Cassavant. Matt drives toward the paint. Can't he stop? Gets it over to Plummer. Plummer. On the side, it comes to Matt. Matt feeds inside. Right back out to Matt. It's stripped out of his hands by Sullivan, but picked back up by McPherson. He gets a shot up and goes to the court, and a foul is going to be called. I think on Funk. Yeah, number 43. The foul is going to be on Funk. First on him. Presque Isle, no shot foul. It'll be Presque Isle taking the ball out. Inside of McPherson. He's down there one-on-one with Jason. He can't get the shot off. Funk takes the rebound. Long lead pass up to Mugen. He puts it up, and it's jammed on him. Taken away by Cassavant. Cassavant with a nice defensive move. Gets it over to McClellan. McClellan with a bounce pass along the near side. There's a long right-hander. No good off the left side. Rebound taken away by Salomon. Salomon bringing it up the right side now for Caribou. Top of the key. Being bothered by McClellan. On the near side, it comes to Phelps. Phelps gets it back out to Solomon. Solomon checking inside. Funk tied up there pretty good by Plummer. On the near side, Funk. Funk gets a three-pointer up. It's no good off the right side. Rebound taken away by McPherson. Cleared over to Tom McClellan. We've got 2 McClellans in here, have we?
I think so.
Yeah. And there's a whistle on a play. And a blocking foul is going to be called against Caribou. Foul is on number 31 of Caribou, and that's going to be on Ben Clark. No shot foul. It'll be Presque taking the ball out. Yeah. Cassavant taking it out. Bounce pass along the near side. It comes down to number 20. That's Saucier. Right side to Matt. Matt shot is no good. A rebound taken away by Funk. Lead pass up to Solomon. Solomon one-on-one. Drives, lays it up. It's good. Solomon
That's his first for the game.
Yeah, he had a foul shot, so he's got 3 points in the ball game so far. McPherson with the ball. On the near side, it comes to McClellan. McClellan checks inside. Nothing there. Tied up pretty good. He's working against Newbegin and throws the ball away, and it goes out over the end line. That's 3 turnovers that McClellan has caused for the Wildcats. And we're taking looks at some substitutions. As Phelps comes out of the ball game, number 25 steps in for Caribou.
That'd be Brad Sargent.
That's right. Brad Sargent into the ball game. Pick them up as we go along. They've called timeout. With timeout on the court, we'll be back in 30 seconds. Score 8-4. Caribou up by 4.
If you have Allstate Auto Insurance and you have an excellent driving record, have your Allstate agent check out your coverage. You could qualify for a preferred driver discount of up to 10%. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hi, I'm Charlie Violet. Here at Allstate, we provide superior customer service and fast, fair claim service. Why not drop in at 12 Church Street, across the street from the Presque Fire Station, or call me at 764-1962.
Back in here, Caribou with the ball out. Solomon bringing it up. Sargent's into the ball game. So isn't Duty for Caribou. Down to the quarterback goes to Duty. Duty gets it back out front to Newbegin, but a whistle out of play and a foul is going to be called on Eric Saucier, the 5'8 sophomore for the Wildcats. No shot foul. It'll be Caribou with the ball out along the near sideline in front of the Presque bench. Solomon taking the ball out. Fed inside to Funk. Funk's got room. He lays it up and missed the bunny. No good. Rebound McPherson to Presque. Cleared up now to Saucier. Saucier's going to drive. He floats. He puts it up. It's no good. A rebound battled for and deflected out over the end line. It's going to be Caribou's ball. Presque touched it last. Solomon taking it out. What do you think so far, Ray?
So far, it's looking good.
Beautiful ball game. A little non-defensive here at the moment. Inside to Funk. Funk's got room. Big 6'5"er puts it up and in.
There it goes.
Little 10-footer. Jams it through. It makes it 10-4. Caribou's up by 6. Saucier bringing the ball back now for the Wildcats. Trying to get inside, but he brings it back out. On the near side, it comes now to Plummer. Gets it over to Matt. Matt at the foul line for the Wildcats. Feeds down in the corner, but goes to Plummer. Plummer puts it up, no good off the left side. Rebound batted up by McClellan, no good. Rebound McClellan. McClellan in a crowd, gets it up, it's no good. Rebound is fought for, taken away by Funk. Funk bringing the ball back. He can handle the ball for the big guy. Right it goes to Sargent. Bounce pass inside to Duty, up and in. Duty with a nice move. Brett Duty.
Excellent play.
And a beautiful pass from Sargent. All right, Saucier bringing it back. He floats. He puts it up off the left side. Rebound, Solomon. Solomon bringing it out of the crowd. Quickly, right up the middle. Pulls up, feeds down low to Duty. Duty puts it up. It's no good. Rebound ripped out of there by McPherson. Up the right side it comes down to McClellan. McClellan one-on-one with Solomon. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebound comes out deep. Funk gets the rebound. Brings it right back up the right side. He drives. He floats. It's up. It's good. First points in the ball game for Funk. No, that's his 4th point. As he's got 2 field goals.
2 field goals, right?
And he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. Who was the foul on? Foul was on McPherson of Presque Isle. That's the first on him. Presque Isle now with 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 15th foul. That would be into the 1-and-1 here if they're not careful. Well, they are. Funk on the line. Shot is no good. Falls off the left side. McPherson with the rebound. Bringing it back now. Saucier. Saucier is working against Newbegin. Has the ball deflected away, but they've gotten back by Saucier. Saucier bringing it back. Check that. That's number 12, Keenan. That's Keenan. Frank Keenan's son. Frank, the assistant vice principal here at, or is the vice principal of Presque Isle High School, formerly the athletic administrator. All right, Solomon with the ball along the left side in full court now for Caribou. Long right-hander, no good off the right side. Rebound Funk. Funk in a crowd, puts it up. It's no good off the right side. Rebound taken away by McPherson. Cleared out left now to Keenan. Keenan up the left side to Matt. Matt Cassavant with the ball, looks inside. Nothing there, has it deflected away from him. It goes out over the end line. And it will be Presque Isle retaining possession. McClellan checks back into the ball game now, and Saucier comes out. McClellan in, Saucier out for Presque Isle. Matt Cassavant takes it out. They stack it up along the right and the left side. Out of the offensive alignment they come. McClellan with a three-pointer. No good off the right side. Rebound Funk of Caribou. Cleared over to Solomon. Solomon bringing the ball back. Top of the key, goes right. Feeds down low in the corner to Newbegin. Newbegin puts it up, no good. Rebound back to Newbegin. He drives, floats, backhands one up, no good. Rebound McPherson. McPherson clears out to Keenan. Keenan up the right side, and he traveled with the ball. Keenan with steps. Everybody in the place saw it. Jam-packed capacity crowd. Ray, this is something.
It certainly is. Lots of action, low score right now, as both teams seem to be feeling each other out on the floor.
Caribou's up by 10, 14-4, minute 25 remaining in the first period of play. All right, we had substitutes here. Sargent comes out of the ball game. All right, Solomon with the ball along the near side to number 35, who's in there for Caribou, and that is that's Walker. Walker. Here's a shot up. It's good, but a whistle on a play before the action, and a foul committed against Presque Isle. Jerry Adams. Foul was on number 34. Foul was on Matt Cassavant. Cassavant is guilty of the foul. As far as I know, that's a first on him. Here's a shot up, no good. A rebound cleared out of there by McPherson of Presque Isle. Cleared out to Keenan. Keenan up the right sideline. Newbegin on him like ugly on a bear. Top of the key, it goes to Plummer. Plummer over in the corner to Matt. Matt with a three-pointer. Nope, short of the mark. Rebound taken away by Walker. Walker clears up now to Solomon. Solomon in a crowd with Matt, and they have the ball deflected out over the end line. It'll be Presque Isle going the other way. And Solomon didn't like that very much. He thought that Matt had hooked him and carried him. Plummer taking the ball out into McPherson. McPherson hands back to Plummer. Plummer bringing the ball up, and Caribou's going to meet him at midcourt. That's Duty working against Plummer. Gets it over to McClellan. McClellan tries to drive the paint, and he's hooked back, and a foul is going to be called on Toby Newbegin of Caribou. Foul is on Newbegin. It'll be Presque Isle with the ball out along the end line. Coming into the ball game now is number 13 for Caribou. That's Griffith, Matt Griffith. For Presque Isle, number 54 checks into the ball game. That's Colin White. Colin White is in. Matt Cassavant is out. Colin White is in. All right, out of the offensive alignment it comes to Colin White. Checks inside, gets it into McPherson. McPherson backhands one up and in. McPherson with a nice looking two, and it's been a while for Presque Isle.
It has been that.
Caribou up by 8, 14-6. All right, on the near side, Solomon with a long right-hander. No good. Bounces high off the backside of the iron. Rebound, Keenan. Keenan quickly out of there. He's got quick sneakers. Up the right side now. It comes to McClellan. McClellan, Presque Isle, working against Newbegin. Between the legs dribble, gets down to the paint, can't fire, and he traveled. And that is the fourth turnover on the part of McClellan.
9 seconds left in the quarter.
And he got Griffith. Long up-court pass to Solomon. He drives the paint, floats, gets a right-hander up. It's off the backside of the iron. Falls through. Beautiful by Solomon. And Solomon has got 5 points in the ballgame, and that's a buzzer ending the first period of play. And at the end of one, the score, Caribou's up by 10. They lead 16-6 over Presque Isle here from the Presque Isle High School Gymnasium. We'll be right back.
At Slip Mazda, the Mazda 626 meets all of your requirements for style, safety, and comfort. The fluid lines of the 626 flow seamlessly from front to back. This car has the best basic bumper-to-bumper warranty and the best fuel economy in the EPA midsize class. Key safety features are standard dual airbags, anti-lock brakes, and child safety rear door locks. Mazda also makes an environmental commitment by using a new CFC-free refrigerant in the air conditioner.
Back at the Presque Isle High School Gymnasium. Period number 2 coming up now. The second 8 minutes of play. It'll be Caribou with the alternate out of bounds. And it will be Newbegin taking the ball out now for Caribou. And it comes to Solomon. Solomon gets it inside. Cross-courts it over to Duty. Duty puts it up and snowed it off the backside of the iron. Ball is deflected by Walker. Duty gets it back and up. No good. Rebound McPherson. Gets it over to Keenan. Keenan bringing the ball up the middle now. Works to the right side. He got Funk out on him, boy. I tell you, there's a mismatch. Gets it over to Plummer. Plummer. They're trying to to trap, and they're almost successful. Keenan is little. He's about 5'5", and they come out and try to trap him. Over to Plummer. Plummer down to the corner, but goes to Walker with a right-hander. Bang! He nailed that. Walker with 2. Check that. That's Colin White. Colin White, I'm sorry. Here's a right-hander up and in by Duty. And Duty comes right back for the Vikings. He's got 4 in the ball game. Keenan bringing the ball back, and they're trying to trap him. They get it up now. Gets it over to Plummer. Dropped inside to McPherson. He lays it up, missed the bunny. Rebound back up and in. And puts it on the play, and he is fouled. That's so McPherson gets his 4th point of the ball game, and he is fouled. I didn't get whose the foul was on. Did you, Ray?
No, I couldn't hear.
McPherson will go to the line. I think the foul was on Clark. I'm not sure. We'll wait. No, he's not in the ball game. McPherson from the line. It's no good. He misses. There's a whistle on a play. And now McPherson's going to come out of the ball game, and Casavan is right back in. Saucier is back into the ball game for Presque, too. Taking the ball out, Matt Casavan along the baseline. Gets it out and out of Keenan. Drops inside to Matt. Matt double team. Spins. Gets it up and in. Nice move. Matt Casavan with a nice move off the double team. And he put it up and in. Walker with the ball now. That's 15 Michaud. Jamie Michaud? Yeah, Jamie Michaud with the ball, and he has it deflected. And Caribou turns it over. Presque will get it back. McClellan is back into the ball game, and Keenan comes out. Now they've called timeout, but timeout of the court. 6:43 remaining in the first half of play. The score, Caribou 19, Presque 12. We'll be right back.
At Slip Mazda, the Mazda 626 meets all of your requirements for style, safety, and comfort. The fluid lines of the 626 flow seamlessly from front to back. This car has the best basic bumper-to-bumper warranty and the best fuel economy in the EPA midsize class. Key safety features are standard dual airbags, anti-lock brakes, and child safety rear door locks. Mazda also makes an environmental commitment by using a new CFC-free refrigerant in the air conditioner.
Action back in. Number 45 is into the ball game. That's Bobby St. Peter is into the ball game for Caribou. They're going with Griffith, Solomon, Funk, Duty, and St. Peter. Presque with the same lineup. They got Saucier, McClellan, Duty, and Matt Casavan. And number 54, Colin White, who's been a force since he's been in there. He's done well. Casavan bringing the ball up the left side now. Picked up by Duty. Casavan comes towards the middle as they double team him. There's a shot down up by Plummer that's good. Plummer with a beauty. Up and in off the glass.
That's McClellan's first score of the game.
And there's the ball deflected on the Caribou end of the court, and a foul is going to be called against Presque. I think it's on Matt. Foul was on number 20. That's McClellan.
Saucier.
Saucier, right. Foul is on Saucier. His first. No shot foul. It'll be Caribou taking the ball out. Solomon taking it out. No. Now they say shots will be taken. Yeah, because they're in the 1-and-1 situation. That's the 15th foul against Presque. So number 45, Bobby St. Peter, will go to the line. He's a big guy. Got the wide body. He's 6'1". Good forward. Now, wait a minute. Okay. Stepped over the line, I think. So it's the alternate out of bounds. It'll be Presque with the ball out as Caribou makes an infraction. All right, Duty up the left side for Presque. Top of the key. It comes now to Saucier. Gets it over to Matt. Matt working against Duty. Over to Colin White. Shot is no good. A rebound. McClellan. He left hands it up. No good. Rebound. Batted out where it's taken away by Solomon. Solomon loses a handle on it, but it's picked up by Duty. Gets it to Griffith. Griffith drives the paint. Feeds out in the corner to Solomon, who saves it from going out of bounds. Duty finally gets a handle on it, top of the key, and Funk has it now, and he slows it down. Griffith with the ball. Matt Griffith. Working against Saucier. Inside, Funk. Funk's got room. Feeds down low. Up. It's good by Bobby St. Peter. Bob St. Peter with a nice move on a nice pass by Funk. McClellan with the ball for Presque. Cross courts it over to Matt. Matt with a long right-hander. No good off the side of the iron. Rebound, Funk. Whistle on a play, and a traveling violation going to be called against Funk. Presque will get it back. Funk not too happy with the call. Good-looking kid, tall. Phelps is back into the ball game now for Caribou. Duty comes out. Phelps is in, and number 23, Newbegin is in. Duty is out of the ball game for Presque. And I don't see who will pick it up. No, McPherson's back in. Out it comes now to Matt. Matt drives the paint, banks one up, it's good. Nice move by Matt, and he came down on the side of an ankle, and he's hurt. And if Presque loses him for any length of time, that's going to be a big loss. Matt is on the court, and he is holding an ankle. His dad over to the right side. He's had plenty of those. And while they're down there taking a look at this, we've got 5:18 remaining in a half. Score, Caribou 21, Presque 17. We'll be back right after these messages.
Why pay higher prices on sporting goods? Right now you can save big during the store-wide sale at Goldsmiths. NHL hockey jerseys are just $15. Get a complete cross-country ski package, boots, bindings, and skis for only $99. All downhill skis and boots are on sale. Buy any downhill skis, Atomic, Dynamic, Tyrolia, and get any binding at half off. Don't pay more. There's a sale on the whole store at Goldsmith Sporting Goods, North Street Shopping Plaza, Presque Isle.
County folks know a good deal when they see one. That's why so many go to Northern Sales to buy a new car. Right now, you can get a special value 94 Beretta with 5-speed transmission, rear defogger, ABS brakes, and more for only $11,795. Now, that's a mighty sweet deal for a brand new car. See for yourself. Stop by and ask one of the friendly folks at Northern Sales to tell you more. Who knows? They might make you a mighty sweet deal of your own. Can't miss them. Northern Sales, South Main Street in Caribou.
Action back in. They took Matt off the court. Matt Cassavat came down on his good ankle and sprained that one. Frank Keenan and Jeff Bearden took him into the locker room, and they're going to see if they can't patch him up a little. Shot up by Funk is partially jammed by McPherson, and it'll be Caribou with the ball as it's deflected out over the end line. Last touch by Presque. Solomon taking it out. Funk went up there at all kinds of confidence, but they jammed it on him. Phelps along the baseline, gets a roller up, no good. Rebound, Funk. Funk's open. He puts it up. Good. Funk's got 6 points in the ballgame now with 5:54 remaining in the first half. McClellan bringing the ball up now for the Wildcats. Top of the key goes to Saucier. Saucier working against Phelps. Drives the paint, floats, puts it up. It's good. Nice move. The little guy puts it up. First two in the ballgame for him. All right. Here's Newbegin with the ball. He banks one up, no good. Rebound up by Funk, no good. Rebound is up by St. Peter, no good, and he's fouled by, I think, White, Colin White. Yep. Foul is going to be on Colin. And St. Peter will go to the line. I like this St. Peter. He's got the wide body, he moves people around, and he takes his time. 23-19, Caribou with the lead. By 4. 4:31 remaining in the first half. St. Peter puts it up. It's no good. Falls off the left side. Nobody is setting the world afire with foul shots here tonight, right?
Percentage is really down.
Josh Willett comes into the ballgame. And Newbegin comes out. Josh Willett is in. Newbegin is out. St. Peter on the line. Shot is up. It's around the rim. No good. Falls off the lip of the rim. And there's a whistle on a play. Somebody over the line too quick. Okay. White. Colin White was over the line too quick. So St. Peter's going to get another. 3 to make 1.
Yeah. Maybe.
I know. All right. St. Peter. 0 for 2 from the foul line. He nailed that one. All right. McPherson with the ball. Gets it over to Toby Plummer. Toby bringing the ball up the left side now. Gets a screen from McPherson. drives, left hands it up off the glass, no good. A rebound. Solomon has it deflected away from him. He finally regains possession, and he gets it up court quick. Phelps down the line a quarter to St. Peter. Bobby working against White, gets it over, it's stolen away by McClellan behind the back. Dribble, pulls up, fires a three-pointer, rims a basket, no good. A rebound taken away by McPherson, up and in. Tate McPherson gets it up and in. He's got 6 points in the ball game. And that makes it 24-21. It's Caribou by 3. Funk in the lane. Whistle. Foul is going to be on McPherson. Be the second on McPherson. Will Funk go to the line? It looked like he was nailed in the process. Duty checks back into the ball game. Solomon comes out. St. Peter comes out of the ball game now. No, Solomon is staying in. I'm sorry. He just went over to talk to Jeff Holmes.
Chris Funk will be taking the shot.
All right, McPherson comes out of the ball game. For Presque. That's Jake Archer checks in for Presque. Archer about 6'2". They give up a couple of 3 inches. Funk on the line. Shot is no good off the backside of the iron. Nobody is setting this. Funk is 0 for 2 from the foul line. Here's McClellan. Feeds into the middle and is stolen away. Funk with 5 turnovers now. Or McClellan, rather. Duty all alone up and in.
That's 6 for Duty.
And he's looking good. I like the cut of his jib. Good ball player. All right, McClellan with the ball. Working against Solomon. Down along the inside it goes to Archer. Back out to Duty. Top of the key to Saucier. Fed inside now to White. Colin spins. He's in a crowd. Has it deflected out over the end line. It'll be Presque with the ball out. Last touch by Caribou's Funk. As Newbegin checks into the ball game now. And Phelps comes out for Caribou. They stack it up both sides of the line. Out of the offensive alignment it comes. Out to McClellan. Along the near sideline. He's working against Solomon. He fakes one way, drives the other, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Funk. Funk says, I'm going to bring it up. Long up court pass it comes now to up and in by Newbegin. First 2 in the ball game for Toby Newbegin. And it makes it 28-21, and Caribou's up by 7 again. Saucier, 3 seconds in the lane, and he turns it over. Presque guilty of a lot of turnovers here tonight. McClellan's got 5 of his own. Saucier comes out of the ball game, and Keenan comes in. All right, Solomon bringing the ball up, working against McClellan. On a weave, it comes now to Funk. Funk fakes one way, drives the paint, feeds down low to Duty. Right hands it up and in. Duty is unbelievable. He's right where he's supposed to be every time. Duty with 8 points in the ball game. Keenan gets it left now to White. Colin fakes, can't get the shot off. Back to Keenan. Keenan puts up the three-pointer. Bang!
That's the first three-pointer of the game.
No, that's only 2. He was over the line.
Okay. Thought he had it from where I was sitting.
So did I. Solomon bringing it up now. 30-23. Caribou by 7. Fed down low on the baseline to Funk. Funk turns around, looks at Solomon, said, why'd you throw it at my feet? And that's what he did. You throw it at my feet, it doesn't come up right. Presque bringing the ball back now. Caribou's going to pick him up at midcourt. McClellan with the ball, working against Solomon. Solomon checks inside. Nothing there. Top of the key now to Duty. Duty working against, Plummer working against Duty. Right, McClellan. McClellan down low to White. White spins into the paint, puts it up. It's good. Colin White with his 4th point of the ball game, and that makes it 30-25. It's Caribou by 5. That's with the ball as it's stolen away by McClellan. Bringing it back. 1-on-2. Feeds over to Keenan. Can't handle. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Caribou with the ball out. Got a minute 46 remaining in the first half of play. Saucier checks back into the ball game now for the Wildcats. And it's going to be McClellan coming out. Phelps is back in now for Caribou as Willett comes out. They give Phelps a rest. Solomon bringing the ball back now for the Vikes. Over the midcourt stripe, picked up now by Saucier. Low inside now to number 23, Newbegin, but the shot is no good. Rebound, Presque. Keenan bringing it up. He's quick. He's got quick sneakers. Newbegin, behind the back dribble. Gets down to the paint. Lead pass was meant for Archer. Couldn't handle it, but Presque gets it back. Plummer with the ball. Gets it right now to Saucier. Left now to Walker. To White. He puts it up and in. White's got 6 points in the ball game, and he's looking good. That makes it 30-27. Caribou's lead 3. Solomon with the ball. The Army-Navy game here.
Looks like it may go into halftime tied up if things keep up this way.
Newbegin with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Presque clears up now to Saucier. He drives, puts it up, no foul. Nice defensive move on by Solomon. Shot up by White is no good. A rebound fought for, taken away by Duty, cleared over to Funk. 47 seconds remaining in the first half, and the ball is almost thrown away. Presque deflects it. It comes down to Duty. Now it's a scramble for, fought for, tied up. Alternate out of bounds is going to be Caribou's. Caribou will have the alternate out of bounds. 30-27, Caribou up by 3. 40 seconds remaining in the first half of play. All right, Solomon taking the ball up. They stack it up. Out it comes now to Newbegin. Newbegin back to Solomon. Solomon with a three-pointer. Bang! Woo! Solomon, Eric Solomon, and that's going to be the 7th point in the ballgame for him. Keenan with the ball, cross-courts it over to White, was deflected, goes out over the left sideline. It'll be Presque getting it back. Last touch by Caribou. Number 41 checking in for Funk. That's Stuart Smith checking into the ballgame for Chris Funk. Presque with the ball. Out, stolen away by Phelps. He puts it up. It's good. Not Phelps. That's Newbegin. Toby Newbegin puts it up and in. That makes it 35-27. Caribou with the lead. 14 seconds as he just stole it away from Keenan. Behind the back dribble. Newbegin all over him. Down low along the baseline. It comes to Saucier. He gets one up. No good. A rebound battled around. Scramble for. Duty brings it out of there. Check that. Not Duty. Number 41 is Smith. And that's a buzzer ending the first half of play. And at the end of the half, it's Caribou back up by 8. They lead Presque here from the Presque High School Gymnasium. Caribou 35, Presque 27. We'll be back after these messages.
Brave the chill winds with style and grace in a beautiful sweater from Wilkins. Luxurious classic New England sweaters in festive colors. Breathtaking Northern Isle knits, ideal for most any occasion. Wilkins offers free gift wrapping and senior citizens discounts every day. Keep her warm and happy in a sweater from Wilkins in Presque Isle. Right now, all winter stock is half off.
When it comes to replacement glass, think Bouchard's Glass, your auto glass specialist. They've got windshields for all makes and models of domestic and foreign vehicles. From plate glass, window glass, and mirrors to windshield repair featuring Clear Star system that restores windshield clarity and prevents damage from spreading. What's more, Bouchard's Glass will take care of your insurance claims on the spot. All good reasons why you should make Bouchard's Glass in Caribou your first stop for replacement glass.
Back here at the Presque High School Gymnasium where it's halftime with Caribou leading by 8, 35-27 over the Presque Wildcats. Presque into this ball game 7-1 on the season. Caribou 5-1, and both of them lost to Bangor at home. So this one is all important in the record books, and of course the first of two meetings of these two very fine Class L ball clubs here in Aroostook County. And as a matter of fact, they're the only two L clubs left.
I know it, and it looks like one of those games that everything is kind of even on both sides at this point in time, and the foul shots certainly aren't making the difference.
Presque not long on defense, I might add. They've been leaving that middle open and along the baseline all night long. They've had Funk and Phelps and Duty, who came in off the bench, has done yeoman work. He's worked that baseline like a fiddle.
He's holding 8 points right now, and
I know it.
Looking good that first half.
I know it. 35-27, Caribou up by 8 with the Presque High School band getting ready to perform here at halftime along with the Presque cheerleaders as well as the Caribou cheerleaders. Big crowd, capacity crowd. We're going to be back. Ray will have all the stats for you right after these messages.
At Slip Mazda, the Mazda 626 meets all of your requirements for style, safety, and comfort. The fluid lines of the 626 flow seamlessly from front to back. This car has the best basic bumper-to-bumper warranty and the best fuel economy in the EPA midsize class. Key safety features are standard dual airbags, anti-lock brakes, and child safety rear door locks. Mazda also makes an environmental commitment by using a new CFC-free refrigerant in the air conditioner.
Why pay higher prices on sporting goods? Right now you can save big during the store-wide sale at Goldsmiths. NHL hockey jerseys are just $15. Get a complete cross-country ski package, boots, bindings, and skis for only $99. All downhill skis and boots are on sale. Buy any downhill skis, Atomic, Dynamic, Tyrolia, and get any binding at half off. Don't pay more. There's a sale on the whole store at Goldsmiths Sporting Goods, North Street Shopping Plaza, Presque.
County folks know a good deal when they see one. That's why so many go to Northern Sales to buy a new car. Right now you can get a special value 94 Beretta with 5-speed transmission, rear defogger, ABS brakes, and more for only $11,795. Now that's a mighty sweet deal for a brand new car. See for yourself. Stop by and ask one of the friendly folks at Northern Sales to tell you more. Who knows? They might make you a mighty sweet deal of your own. Can't miss them. Northern Sales, South Main Street in Caribou.
Back here at the Presque High School Gymnasium. The Presque High School band performing at halftime along with the Presque cheerleaders and the Wildcat mascots. Halftime crowds leaving to do what halftime crowds do at halftime.
I wonder what they do at halftime. Nobody ever tells you.
It's popcorn, peanuts, you know.
Yeah,
in the old days, they used to go out and puff away. You can't do that anymore.
It's now not socially acceptable.
I gave it up. I finally gave it up. I was going to say, Ray, I can remember the last time I did a ball game here. It was a couple of 3 years ago, and I was smoking at the time. It wouldn't have made any difference if they'd brought Lassie up here.
Yeah,
Lassie would have done halftime while I went out on.
Makes a whole difference in your life, doesn't it?
Well, here with the halftime stats is my old buddy and my partner, Ray Larson. Ray,
take a look at the halftime stats for the Caribou Vikings. Toby Newbegin showing in with 4 points, 2 field goals. Ben Clark, 5 points, 2 field goals, and a foul shot. And not a lot of action from the foul line at all in the first half of this game. Eric Solomon showing 8 points, 2 field goals, a 3-pointer, and a foul shot. And Chris Funk dominating a lot of the action with 6 points, 3 field goals. Ben Duty, high scorer on the Caribou Vikings squad right now with 8 points, 4 field goals. And St. Peter showing 1 field goal, 1 foul shot with 3 points. On the Presque Isle side, Eric Saucier with 1 field goal, 2 points, and Todd McClellan with 2 points. Matt Cassavant showing 8 points. He's been out of the game now. We're not sure if he will be back or not. It all depends on the injury to that ankle, and he could be a deciding force in the game should he be back in. Checking the rest of the lineup for the Presque Isle Wildcats, Todd McPherson with 6 points, Colin White coming in off the bench and showing 6 points, and Keenan with just 2, but been showing, like Wayne said, with quick sneakers out there on the court. So that's what we're looking at right now with the Caribou Vikings up 35 and Presque Isle Wildcats 27 as we're here at halftime at the Presque Isle High School Auditorium. Ray Larson along with Wayne Knight, and this is almost like we never left. Sometimes I begin to wonder if I wonder is it deja vu. I think we have to get up in the morning at 5 o'clock and get the news ready, but...
Yeah, get the news ready, find out, tell people how to dress their kids.
Right, and make sure the helicopter flies over to check what's going on, you know.
Yeah. The Masardis gravel pit, that's where we last left them, as a matter of fact.
It seems that last day we were in Masardis. We're going to take a break for these messages, and we'll be right back here at the Presque Isle High School Auditorium.
Start where you save all the time at Graves Shop and Save. This week, plan a hearty meal with USDA choice beef round tip or back rump roast for only $1.98 a pound. A great accompaniment to any roast are US1 all-purpose potatoes, only $1.29 for a 10-pound bag, and 5 pounds of fresh carrots, only $1.49. Starting this week, Graves introduces Vina Furnace stoneware, versatile styling that complements any decor. Complete the whole set where you save all the time at Graves. Shop and save.
Great setup, huh? 120-inch screen, Dolby surround sounds, Corinthian leather seats, and enough snacks to last the rest of the season. What else could you possibly want?
Another Diet Pepsi?
I just ran out. Remember to fill your fridge with Diet Pepsi or the party's over.
I had everything. I had the hot dogs, I had the Presque.
Great setup, huh?
At First Citizens Bank, personal service is more than a smile and a handshake. First Citizens Bank loan officers understand Aroostook County. They'll work with you to make sure that your loan meets your needs. You'll get answers to your questions, prompt decisions, and loan closings at your convenience. At First Citizens Bank, personal service is a smile and a handshake and much, much more. First Citizens Bank, your local banking partner.
Hey, thank goodness for the Arby's Melt Sandwich, just 99 cents. Loaded with fresh sliced roast beef. The Arby's Melt comes with a thick velvety blanket of tangy melted cheddar, just 99 cents for a limited time. Ouch. The Arby's Melt, just 99 cents right now, proving once again that America is a great country and different is good.
If you put your home and your car insurance in the hands of your Allstate agent, you'll get a discount of up to 20% on a large portion of your car insurance, provided you're an excellent driver. That's the Allstate advantage. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hi, I'm Charlie Violet. Here at Allstate, we provide superior customer service and fast, fair claim service. Why not drop in at 12 Church Street, across the street from the Presque Fire Station, or call me at 764-1962.
Action back in here at the Presque High School. The halftime is over. The alternate out of bounds will go to Presque. It'll be Plummer taking the ball out for the Wildcats. They're down by 8. 35-27, Caribou with the lead. That's Saucier with the ball now for the Wildcats. Gets it over to McClellan. McClellan down the right sideline working against Funk. Gets it back out on top now to Saucier. He tries to drive the paint, can't. Plummer down along the baseline. It goes to Colin White. Fed inside to McPherson. Working against Phelps. Whistle on a play, and he traveled. He took steps as he tried to wheel Phelps. Phelps with a nice defensive position. Held him off, and they turn it over. Presque guilty of a lot of turnovers here in this ball game. Solomon bringing the ball back. Working against half-court man-to-man. Solomon with the ball. Gets it over now to Benny Clark. This is Newbegin with the ball. Fed inside to Funk. Funk down along the baseline. Double team. Gets it back into Phelps. Back out on top now to Solomon. Solomon working against McClellan. He gets a jumper up from the foul line. It's good. Nice shot. Solomon now with 9 points in the ball game. Gets it over now to Saucier. Saucier working against Solomon. And this kind of, they're throwing up a little shifting zone here right for the moment. Double team of the ball, and the ball is deflected out over the end line. Last touched by Caribou's Funk. It'll be McClellan taking the ball out now for the Wildcats. As Mr. Shaw is trying to clear the pathway along the right sideline. Try to get the cheerleaders back. Down to the corner, it goes now to White. Colin gets it back out on top to McClellan. Cross court over now to Saucier. Has it deflected out of his hands. Up it comes to Solomon. Solomon puts it up, missed the bunny. Rebound taken away by Saucier. Right up the middle. Saucier over the timeline. Holds the ball. Down to the corner, it goes to McPherson along a baseline. Working against Clark. Down to the corner over to White. White gets a right-hander up, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Benny Clark. Has it deflected momentarily, but gets possession. Gets it over to Funk. Funk, the big guy, bringing it up. He handles the ball well. Phelps with the ball. Drives the paint. Up by White. It's good. So there you go. Jason Phelps, that's the first two in the ball game for him. He was 0 for 2 from the foul line, and that's all he did in the first half. Down to the corner, it goes to White. White with a long right-hander. Bang! He nailed that. White with 8 points in the ball game, and that makes it 39-30. Caribou up by 9. Couple of 3 minutes gone in the third period here. Along the near sideline. Newbegin with the ball, holds it. Down to the corner, it goes to Funk. Funk working against Plummer. Into the middle, it goes to Clark, but it's deflected, taken away by White. Fed over to McClellan. McClellan up the right side. Bounce pass down low where it's deflected away by Phelps. Goes out over the right sideline. It'll be Presque with the ball out. And now Presque wants timeout of a timeout of the court. 5:38 remaining in the third period of play. The score, Caribou 39, Presque 30. We'll be right back.
At Slip Mazda, the Mazda 626 meets all of your requirements for style, safety, and comfort. The fluid lines of the 626 flow seamlessly from front to back. This car has the best basic bumper-to-bumper warranty and the best fuel economy in the EPA midsize class. Key safety features are standard dual airbags, anti-lock brakes, and child safety rear door locks. Mazda also makes an environmental commitment by using a new CFC-free refrigerant in the air conditioner.
Wonderful thing Paragon Cable doing, bringing you this ball game on their access channels. Ray, it gives mom and dad that can't come to the ball game, particularly grandmother and grandfather, don't like to go out on a cold night. Aunts, uncles, you know.
Well, actually, I don't think anybody could have slid in here. This place is jam-packed.
Yeah, it is. You got in with a shoehorn. I couldn't.
Well, that's it. It's easy for me to sneak around now.
Plummer with the ball for Presque. Down to the corner of McClellan. He fires. No good off the left side. Boy, he's had tough luck from outside tonight. Top of the key now to Saucier. Saucier puts up a three, and it's jammed on him by Funk. Taken away by Clark. Up the right sideline where it's saved in by Funk. Funk tried to get a pass to Sullivan, and Sullivan I thought he was nailed by McClellan. But they say no. The ball went out of bounds, so Presque is going to get it back, and Caribou's going to press all over the court now. McClellan bringing the ball up, and he's working against Newbegin over the timeline up the right side. Looking to get a screen from McPherson. Can't find it, though. Bounce pass gets it over to Plummer. Plummer checks inside. Nothing there. He's working against Phelps. Right side now to McPherson. Working against Funk. He can't get a shot off. Caribou with good defensive ball club. Down in the corner, it goes to White. Colin brings it back out. Solomon all over him. Gets it back out now to Saucier. Saucier working against Clark. Down to the corner, it goes to Plummer. Back out to Saucier. Back to Plummer. Plummer holds the ball. Back out to Saucier. Saucier working against Clark. Drives right. Down to the corner, it goes now to Plummer as they try to overload that zone to the right. Out it comes down to Saucier with the right-hander up. It's short of the mark. Rebound. Solomon. Up court it comes to Newbegin. He drives on duty. Puts it up and missed the bunny. Rebound McClellan. Brings it back for Presque. He drives and loses control of the ball. And a shoving foul is going to be called on McClellan. That is his 8th turnover. McClellan's had a bad night here. It's one of those nights when you just can't get it going. He's coming out of the ball game, and Keenan is coming in.
They're playing against a tough Caribou defense, too.
Very, very tough. They had him down there. They try to overload right side, try to overload the left side, go to the weak side. Just couldn't do it. Caribou held them out of there. Right side now it comes to Newbegin out front. Inside to Funk. Funk behind the back dribble. Between the legs pass to Phelps, and Phelps nailed it. Boy! A beauty. And that makes it 41-30. It's now Caribou by 11. Keenan down to the corner, but goes to Saucier. Back out to Keenan. He puts it up. No good off the backside of the iron. Rebound. Saucier in the paint. Feeds down low to McPherson. It's deflected. McPherson with a handle on it. Gets it up. Missed the bunny. Rebound. McPherson and Solomon, and it's deflected out over the end line. It'll be Presque with the ball out. McPherson will take it out for the Wildcats underneath their own basket. They stack it up both sides of the lane. Out of the offensive alignment, it comes now to Keenan. Keenan holds the ball. He's working against the big guy, Newbegin. Cross courts it over to Plummer. Plummer with the right-hander. Bang! He nailed it, but a foul is going to be called on Phelps. Foul is on Phelps. That's the first on him. Shot is good by Plummer. And he'll go to the line for one shot. Try to make it a three-point play. Phelps really nailed him. Good. This is a good ball a good ball game. Caribou up by 9 here right at the moment, and Plummer can bring him within 8. Phelps comes out of the ball game, and Duty comes back in. Duty has been a real horse for him. He's come off the bench. He's got 8 points in the ball game. Shot by Plummer is good. Plummer with 5 points in the ball game, and it makes it 41-33. Shot by Solomon is good. A little finger roll from the left side, off balance. He is a good ball player. Solomon is heads up all the time. Plummer with the ball, works the left side of the lane, gets it out to McPherson, who's out on top working against Funk. He drives left, whistle out of play, and a foul going to be called against Caribou. I think it's on Duty. Foul is on number 43. Okay. Foul is on Funk. Foul is on Funk, and look who's coming back into the ball game with both legs
really
taped. Is Matt Casaban. Matt was nailed down low, And he already had one bad ankle. Now he's got two, but he's out there, and he's walking without a limp. Keenan with the ball, working against Clark. Keenan wants people to move. White goes right, one way. They knock down Solomon. There's the ball over to Plummer, but no, somebody is in the lane too long. And Caribou's going to get it back. Presque guilty of a lot of turnovers. Solomon taking the ball out now. They've got Griffith back into the ball game. Matt Griffith bringing the ball up now. Matt goes left to Solomon. Solomon checks inside. They'd like to have Funk. Funk was posted up high. All right, Matt Griffith with the ball. Gets it over to Solomon. Solomon is working against Matt Cassavan. He's going to test Cassavan. You watch. Gets it over to Newbegin. Back over to Solomon. Solomon in no hurry. They're just going to play the clock down here a little bit. 2:36 remaining in the third period of play. Solomon with the ball. Down low to Funk. Funk's open. He puts it up. It's good. Whistle on a play and a foul. Funk will go to the line.
That's his 8th point in the game.
Yeah. Funk, good ball player. He'll go to the line for one. Foul was on who? Hard to tell. You got Saucier with two on him. Plummer's got one. McClellan's got a couple. Cassavan's got one. Foul was on McPherson. He's got three. Colin White's got a couple as well. Funk on the line. Good ball player. Nice to be back in harness again, I'll tell you, Ray. Shot is good.
There it goes.
He's 1 for 3 from the foul line, Funk. Nobody's been what you'd call successful from the foul line tonight. McPherson up the middle. Down to the corner, goes to Matt. Matt with a right hander. No good off the right side. Bounces high. Rebound battle for. Taken away by Newbegin. That's Funk bringing the ball up. He gets it over to Matt Griffith. Matt working against Saucier on a weave now. It goes to Newbegin. Gets it over to Solomon. They're just going to work the clock. Presque playing a half-court man-to-man. Inside goes Solomon. He gets it up. No good. A rebound taken away by White. Colin clears right now to Keenan. Keenan up the right sideline. Keenan down to the corner, but goes to Saucier. He head fakes, tries to drive into the paint. Can't. Gets it inside of McPherson. Working against Funk. It's up. It's no good. Rebound battle for it. Taken away by Duty. Duty, good ball player. 8 points in the ball game for him. And he comes off the bench. Matt Griffith bringing the ball up. Not great size, but he can handle the ball. Gets it over to Solomon. Back to Matt Griffith. Griffith working against Saucier. He goes left. He's got Newbegin over there. Newbegin, that's Duty posted high. Goes right now to Griffith along the right sideline and out to deep. Griffith with the ball. Saucier all over him. Funk with the ball now. Funk is all alone. He's working against McPherson. McPherson backs off him quite a ways and bats the ball away and is stolen away. Nice defensive move by McPherson as Keenan picks it up and brings it up court quickly. Top of the key working against Griffith. He goes right. That's Saucier in the paint with the right-hander. No good off the left side. Rebound ripped out of there by Solomon up the right side now to Matt Griffith. Griffith looks down court, sees Newbegin. He drives, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Matt. Matt Cassavan now gets it over to Keenan. Keenan bringing the ball back. 46-33 is the score. Shot by Matt is good. Three-pointer. Matt Cassavan with a three-pointer.
I guess that shows that the ankles are looking good.
Yeah, but I wouldn't start out on less than 4 of those. Boy, he got legs like a racehorse, hasn't he? Matt Griffith with the ball gets it out to Solomon. Eric Solomon with the ball right now to Matt. Matt gets it out to Eric. Eric working out deep. Over to Matt. They're just working the ball out there. They got Funk moving around inside. They got that double post there. They got Judy posted up high with Funk out to the right. There's a whistle on a play and a foul going to be called against Presque. Foul is going to be on Saucier. And Keenan comes out of the ball game. White comes out of the ball game. McPherson comes out of the ball game. Presque with an almost, Plummer's the only one staying in there. Plummer and Saucier. Got DeMerchant's in there. Number 50, Archer's in there. Shot inside, Funk. Had room, lost the handle on the ball, has it almost stolen away. It's deflected out over the end line. Last touch by Saucier. Caribou will get it back. I thought Funk had a short 2 there. He just lost the handle on it.
6 seconds left in the quarter.
Caribou stacking it up right side of the lane. Comes in deep now where it's almost stolen away by Presque. It's batted around now. Still being fought for. Matt Casavan with a long shot. No good at the buzzer, ending the third period of play. And at the end of 3, the score, Caribou 46, Presque 36. We'll be back after these messages.
Why pay higher prices on sporting goods? Right now you can save big during the store-wide sale at Goldsmiths. NHL hockey jerseys are just $15. Get a complete cross-country ski package, boots, bindings, and skis for only $99. All downhill skis and boots are on sale. Buy any downhill skis, Atomic, Dynamic, Tyrolia, and get any binding at half off. Don't pay more. There's a sale on the whole store at Goldsmith Sporting Goods, North Street Shopping Plaza, Presque Isle.
County folks know a good deal when they see one. That's why so many go to Northern Sales to buy a new car. Right now, you can get a special value 94 Beretta with 5-speed transmission, rear defogger, ABS brakes, and more for only $11,795. Now, that's a mighty sweet deal for a brand new car. See for yourself. Stop by and ask one of the friendly folks at Northern Sales to tell you more. Who knows? They might make you a mighty sweet deal of your own. Can't miss them. Northern Sales, South Main Street in Caribou.
Alternated out of bounds was Caribou. Matt Griffith, they almost trapped him out front. Shot up by Sullivan is no good. A rebound up by Newbegin is no good. A rebound up by Newbegin is no good. A rebound comes down now to Plummer. Toby Plummer gets the ball up court and out of McPherson. The big guy bringing it up top of the key goes right now to Saucier. Eric Saucier with the ball goes right now to number 14 who's into the ball game, DeMerchant. DeMerchant takes it out along the right sideline back to Saucier. Saucier working against Griffith. Takes one way, drives the other, gets a jumper up. It's rims the basket. No good. A rebound taken away by Funk. Funk in the middle looking for help. Decides to bring it up. You know, on a big team, he played guard. He can handle the ball. Left it goes now to Solomon. Solomon with a three-pointer. Bang! Woo!
Can't stop those guys.
Solomon with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 points in the ball game. I got him. Here's a shot up by DeMerchant. It's good. DeMerchant drove the baseline, got it up and in. First 2 in the ball game for him. He hasn't seen all that much action. Griffith bringing it back. 49-38. Caribou by 11. Ball batted away from Funk. Picked up by Plummer. There's a lead pass to Saucier, and he has it deflected out of his hand. Goes out over the end line. And a foul is going to be called against Caribou. Foul was on number 13 of Caribou. That's on Matt Griffith. And it'll put Saucier, Eric Saucier, on the line for the Wildcats. 49-38, Caribou with the lead by 11. 6:35 remaining in the ball game. Shot up by Saucier is good. Third point in the ball game. He's 1 for 1 from the foul line. Let's see what he does on the flip side here. Second shot is up. It's around the rim. It's good.
That's the first 2 for 2 in the game.
Yep. Caribou bringing the ball back. Newbegin cross-courts it over to Solomon. Solomon with another three-pointer. No good off the right side. Rebound McPherson of Presque. Cleared over to Saucier along the right side. Up the right side it comes now to DeMerchant. DeMerchant pulls up, looks for help. Feeds inside to McPherson. He fires on Funk. Is good. McPherson with 8 points in the ball game now. And now Caribou wants timeout of a timeout of the court. 6:11 remaining in the ball game. Caribou leads it 49. Presque 42. We'll be right back.
Brave the chill winds with style and grace in a beautiful sweater from Wilkins. Luxurious classic New England sweaters in festive colors. Breathtaking Northern Isle knits, ideal for most any occasion. Wilkins offers free gift wrapping and senior citizens discounts every day. Keep her warm and happy in a sweater from Wilkins in Presque Isle. Right now, all winter stock is half off.
49-42. Caribou is up by 7. 6:11 remaining in the ball game, and this is Caribou's led most of the way. Superior defense. Presque's turned the ball over a lot. And, of course, their premier ball player, guy by the name of Chris Funk. At 6'5", he plays the forward, power forward, and has played inside in the middle for most of the night. It will be Caribou with the ball out, and it comes to Mr. Solomon. Solomon right up the right sideline to Funk. Funk going to drive on McPherson. Pulls up, feeds inside. Ball deflected by Saucier out over the end line. It'll be Caribou with the ball. Caribou's going to stack it up both sides of the line. Out of the offensive alignment they go. There's Funk in the middle, but they feed inside to Newbegin. He turns, fires, has it jammed on him. Taken away by Plummer. Fed over to Saucier up the left side now to White, who's back into the ball game. Colin White checks inside, nothing there. Cross courts it over to DeMerchant. He puts it up. No good off the right side of the iron. The ball is deflected out over the end line. Last touch by Presque. It'll be Caribou with the ball out. No, Caribou touched it. Presque will get it back. McPherson taking it out, working against Funk. They stack it up both sides. Out of the offensive alignment, it comes out in the corner of the coast now to Saucier. Fed inside, McPherson up. He's partially jammed. Ball fought for. Funk brings it out of there. It's deflected away from him. Goes out over the end line. Presque is going to get it back. Presque fired up now. You can almost feel the momentum shifting.
And there's only 7 points separating these two teams with over 5.5 minutes to go. This could go in any direction at this point in time.
Griffith out of the ball game. Phelps is back in for Caribou. McPherson with the ball out along the baseline for Presque. Out it comes to DeMerchant. DeMerchant working against Clark. Gets it out now to Saucier. Down to the corner, it goes to White. White puts it up. It's no good off the left side. Rebound fought for. Funk brings it out of there. Up court now to that's Solomon who puts it up and in. The pass went to Newbegin. Over to Solomon. He put it up and in. Solomon with a ton of points in this ball game. Presque left side now to Colin White. Colin foul line. Feeds inside. Pass meant for Saucier. Deflected. Goes out over the end line. It'll be Caribou with the ball. Now Cassavan is back into the ball game and White comes out. Cassavan in, White out. Boy, look at those ankles, huh? I mean, that tape is on tight.
I guess.
Any tighter, and he's going to choke. All right, Solomon on a weave now to Clark. Fed inside to Funk. Funk has trouble controlling as it was almost thrown over. He's thrown away by Presque. Saucier, lead pass over to Plummer. Inside, up and in by Saucier. A little give and go. Saucier laid it up and in. Funk bringing it up the right side now to makes it 51-44. 7-point lead for Caribou. Solomon with the ball. Has it deflected away from him. Picked up out in the corner by Duty. He puts up a three-pointer. No good off the right side. Rebound is up by Funk. Whistle on a play, and a foul is going to be called against Caribou. And I believe it's going to be on Clark. Foul is going to be on Clark, and Presque will have the ball out. That's going to be the third on Clark. Griffith has got one on him. Duty with one. Newbegin's got two. Clark's got three. Funk two, and Phelps has got one. Saucier bringing it up. Gets a screen from DeMerchant. Drives down along the baseline. A whistle on a play, and a foul going to be called on Newbegin. Foul is on Toby Newbegin, number 23. No shot foul. Cassavan will take it out along the baseline. McClellan checks back into the ball game. Not one of his better nights. DeMerchant comes out. McClellan, a good ball player. Just can't seem to crank it up tonight. Cassavan taking it out. Out of the corner comes now to Saucier. Saucier checks inside. Nothing there. Drives along the baseline. Working against Clark. Stolen away by Solomon of Caribou. Solomon, a good ball player. Quick hands, and he's got leadership ability till you can't sleep night. He wants everybody rotating. On the near side now it comes to Clark. Back out front to Newbegin. Over to Solomon. Solomon working against Saucier. Solomon goes left. Top of the key. Posted high is Funk on a give and go. Back to Newbegin. Up and in. Nice move. Boy, that's just fundamental basketball. Little give and go. McClellan up the right sideline. It makes it 53-44. Caribou by 9. Matt Cassavan working against Duty in the paint with the right-hander. Good off the glass. Matt Cassavan. That's 5'7", 9.
I see 15.
Yep, he's got him. Solomon bringing it back. Working against Saucier. Gets a screen from Funk. Gets it left now to Newbegin. Newbegin holds the ball out there. Working against McClellan. Over to Solomon. Solomon out deep. Working against Saucier. Wheels one way. Down to the corner goes now to Duty. Back out to Newbegin. Funk. Funk works wheels on McPherson. Lays it up and in. Funk with a nice move.
Funk has been a tough act to follow.
Funk with 11 points in the ballgame. Yeah, he's tough. Saucier in the middle to Plummer. He underhands one up, no good. Rebound taken away by Solomon. Funk gets it as it was almost trapped. Solomon with the ball. Saucier out on him, gets it over to Funk. Funk says, hey, we're in no hurry. We're up by 9. Solomon in the paint, feeds to Duty, lays it up and in. Basket counts. Foul is going to be on Plummer.
That's 10 for Duty.
Yep. He's come off the bench and done yeoman work. Got good size. Got a good head. And now Presque wants timeout of a timeout of the court. 2:32 remaining in the ball game. It's Caribou by 11. They lead 57. Presque 46. We'll be right back.
When it comes to replacement glass, think Bouchard's Glass, your auto glass specialist. They've got windshields for all makes and models of domestic and foreign vehicles. From plate glass, window glass, and mirrors to windshield repair featuring Clear Star system that restores windshield clarity and prevents damage from spreading. What's more, Bouchard's Glass will take care of your insurance claims on the spot. All good reasons why you should make Bouchard's Glass in Caribou your first stop for replacement glass.
Back here at the Presque High School Gymnasium. Caribou is up by 11, 57-46 over Presque with 2:32 remaining in the ball game. It'll be Presque with the ball out. No, Caribou with the ball out. No, I'm sorry. Where were we?
I think we were at the foul shot.
Yes, that's right.
When we last left.
When last we were with you.
And what about Mary Lou? It's the first thing that goes is your mind, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here we are up here. I'm not going to tell you what it came to mind. But anyway, Duty with a shot. It's no good off the left side. Duty misses the foul shot. Presque bringing it back. That's McPherson working one-on-one with Funk. Gets it to McClellan. McClellan working against Newbegin. All right, there's Matt. Matt feeds down low to McPherson. He puts it up and in. A little give and go. Nice pass by Matt Cassavan, and nice shot by McPherson. He just laid it up and in. Up on the left side, Solomon with the ball. Down to the corner. A pass meant for Duty, but it was thrown behind him, and it goes out over the end line. It'll be Presque with the ball out. McClellan up the right side. They're trying to trap him. Up the right side, now to Keenan, who's into the ball game for Presque.
Presque's got to push and make them all.
Yeah, they got to go. They got to go. McPherson in the paint, works against Funk, gets it up. It's no good. A rebound taken away by Funk. Cleared out now to Matt Griffith, who's back into the ball game. And Matt brings it back now for the Vikes. Up the left side, cuts back towards the middle. On a weave now goes to Solomon. Solomon with the ball, gets it over now to Newbegin. Newbegin is chased by Saucier. Gets it over to Solomon. Solomon with the ball. You got a minute 29 in the ball game. It's almost insurmountable for Presque. But I've seen some strange things happen in 33 years of this activity. Solomon in the paint. Fakes, puts it up, missed the bunny. Whistle and a foul. Going to be a call on McPherson. And I believe that's going to be the fourth on McPherson. I'm not absolutely certain of that. Yeah. Archer checks back into the ball game for Presque as Matt Cassavan comes out and rests that ankle. Colin White comes back into the ball game, and Plummer comes out. Caribou has done yeoman work here.
Very determined offense and defense tonight, the Caribou Vikings.
Solomon nails it from the foul line. He's 2 for 3 from the foul line. And now Matt checks back in, and they're going to bring Archer out. Evidently, they saw a mismatch in the offensive alignment. There's a shot up by Solomon. It's good. Solomon's got a 10 of points. We'll report on him at the end of the ball game. Presque with the ball. Minute 16 remaining, and they are down by 11. McPherson bringing it up, working against Funk. Gets it right now to McClellan. Whistle on a play, and now there's a pushing foul going to be called against Presque. The pushing foul is going to be called on White. And they're going to walk the length of the court at Caribou. Will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Plummer is back into the ball game. Archer's back into the ball game. Who left? Caribou with the ball out. Matt Griffith up the left, right side. Stolen away by Archer. Give it out to McPherson. Right now to McClellan. McClellan head fakes. Gets a three-pointer up. It's good! It's about time. McClellan's got to come alive if they're going to win this one. That's the first two of the ball game for McClellan. Fed down low now to Newbegin. Newbegin backhands went up, no good. Rebound, McPherson. McPherson has got to get the ball up court. Less than a minute to play. McPherson drives right, takes Funk with him, puts it up. It's no good. A whistle on a foul is going to be called on Funk, who got caught leaning. McPherson tried to go around him. Funk leaned on him, and he'll go to the line for two, I think, or the 1-and-1. There's 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. Caribou wants timeout of a timeout of the court to score. Caribou 59, Presque 51. We'll be right back.
Start where you save all the time at Graves Shop and Save. This week, plan a hearty meal with USDA choice beef round tip or back rump roast for only $1.98 a pound. A great accompaniment to any roast are US 1 all-purpose potatoes, only $1.29 per 10-pound bag. And 5 pounds of fresh carrots, only $1.49. Starting this week, Graves introduces Vina Furnace stoneware. Versatile styling that complements any decor. Complete the whole set where you save all the time at Graves.
Shop and save.
Back here at the Presque High School Gymnasium with 42 seconds remaining in the ball game, and Caribou is up by 8, like Chappie Clark used to say. Used to play for Fort Fairfield. Old Chappie used to say, well, it's all right, we'll get you over home. McPherson on the line now for the Wildcats. And Tim Prescott getting ready to substitute. I think he is. No? Okay. All right, it'll be Prescott with the ball out along their own end line. McClellan taking it out of the offensive line, and it comes. Back out deep it comes to Matt. Matt with a long right-hander. Bounces high, no good. Rebound up by McPherson is no good. Missed the bunny. Rebound up by Matt. He took too many pumps, and they stripped it out of his hands, and he's fouled by Funk, I think, or Duty, one or the other. Foul is on number 13. That's on Griffith. I'm sorry. Now Archer's into the ball game as White comes out. And Plummer is back into the ball game. Saucier is in there. All right. McPherson on the line. Tate McPherson. Tate gets set. He fires off the forehead. It is no good off the backside of the rim. He's 0 for 2 from the foul line.
Showing 8 points in the game. He hasn't got into double figures yet.
No, Funk's been on him like ugly on a bear all night. Second shot is good by McPherson. So now he's 1 for 3. And it'll be Caribou with the ball out, and the foul going to be called, I think, on Plummer. Plummer a little aggressive on that out of bounds. And they're going to walk the length of the court. I think Solomon will go to the line as Colin White checks into the ball game. Matt Cassavant checks into the ball game. And it'll be Solomon on the line. Solomon with a ton of points. He must have 18, 19 points. Shot is good. He's 4 for 5 from the foul line. And he's got another.
I'm showing about 20 points for him.
Yeah, he's in there. Shot is good.
Make that 21.
That makes it 60-52. Caribou with the lead. McPherson bringing it back now for Presque. They're going to have to go some to win this one. Shot up by Cassavant is no good. A rebound comes down to Funk. Funk is stripped and fouled by Cassavant. And now they'll walk the length of the court, and Funk will go to the line. Funk, the big guy, at 6'5". Plays the power forward, plays in the middle. He plays everywhere.
Caribou showing a little height advantage in this game anyway.
At a college club, he'd make a great guard. It probably will. Leadership ability. 61-52. Caribou up by 9 with 22 seconds remaining in the ball game, and Funk on the line. Chris Funk. Shot is up. It's no good off the backside of the rim. Rebound, Presque. McClellan bringing it up, boots it. Picked up by Funk of Caribou. He brings it back. Lead pass down low to Newbegin. Up, missed the bunny. Rebound up by Duty is good. Red Duty. Up court pass, McClellan pulls up and fires. No good. Whistle. Nope, no whistle. Funk Brings it out of there. 2 seconds, 1 second. Shot up, no good. Caribou wins it. Caribou's going to win it 63-52. And a dejected Presque Ball Club who came into this one 7-1. Caribou was 5-1, and they both had been defeated by their only defeat came at the hands of Bangor. Both teams were beaten at home. So, security is out on the court, and the crowd gets ready to leave. Final score, 63-52. Caribou wins it here from the Presque Isle High School Gymnasium. We'll be back with the wrap-up right after these messages.
Great setup, huh? 120-inch screen, Dolby surround sounds, Corinthian leather seats, and enough snacks to last the rest of the season. What else could you possibly want?
Another Diet Pepsi?
I just ran out.
Remember to fill your fridge with Diet Pepsi or the party's over. I had everything. I had the hot dogs, I had the Presque.
Great setup, huh?
At First Citizens Bank, personal service is more than a smile and a handshake. First Citizens Bank loan officers understand Aroostook County. They'll work with you to make sure that your loan meets your needs. You'll get answers to your questions, prompt decisions, and loan closings at your convenience. At First Citizens Bank, personal service is a smile and a handshake and much, much more. First Citizens Bank, your local banking partner.
Back at the Presque Isle High School Gymnasium, where Caribou has won it here in the first of the two outings, the Army-Navy game. These mean everything, so Presque Isle's got to get them over there now, according to what you would hear from Presque Isle fans. 63-52. Caribou wins it by 11. I will also, before I turn it over to you, Ray, I want to congratulate John Reeves, who is the band director for the Presque Isle High School Band. Did an excellent job before the game and at halftime. Just a superior band. The band's not as big as I remembered a couple of 3 years ago, but it's just an excellent band. And I would imagine they probably got a good stage band as well. But over to Caribou, boy, they got a big one, and they are loud.
They're loud, right?
So here with the wrap-up is my partner, Ray Larson. Ray?
Taking a look at the scoring in this game, relatively a low-scoring game for a Caribou Presque Isle game, and it was Tony Newbegin with 6 points in that game. Also, Ben Clark with 5. Eric Solomon, 21 points. Like Wayne said, yeoman work because high scorer, I believe, in the game. Chris Funk with 11 points and Jamie Phelps, it's 4 points in that game. And Mr. Duty, 11 points on the Caribou side. Also for Caribou, St. Peter with 3 points. That's the scoring on the Caribou Vikings side. And again, a low-scoring game, 63-52. Eric Saucier showed 6 points. Toby Plummer with 5. And Matt Cassavant with the bad pins was showing 15 points in that game. So he was high scorer for the Presque Isle Vikings. Colin White did well with 8 points. Also Mr. DeMerchant with 2. And Toby Plummer with 5. And Mr. McClellan with 5. So basically that's the scoring on both sides. And really no high scoring to be seen here. And foul shots certainly were not a factor.
Well, the unfortunate key for Presque Isle was the fact that they turned the ball over so many times, particularly in the first half, and Caribou took advantage of every turnover. The big guy, the premier ball player, plays in the middle for him, and also as a power forward, Mr. Funk was just superb. And I can't say enough about Brett Duty, who came off the bench. How many do you have in the ball game?
Let me check here. He had 11 points. I have 11 points down for him.
Came off the bench and had 11. I think he had 8 at halftime.
Yeah, he did. He had 8 at halftime and showed well all the way through the game.
He played that baseline like you'd play a fiddle. You know, he's a master down there, and he comes off the bench to do it. So it's been a good ball game, a typical Caribou Presque Isle game. I thought it would go right down to the wire, but Caribou took advantage of turnovers early in the ball game and late in the ball game, and it went on to win it by 11 points, 63-52. So I want to also thank Paragon Cable, who have, I think, made a stretch here and have innovated something that may catch on. And you might want